I know we got to talk about this wind that's coming our way because it was kind of caused some problems today and it wasn't even that bad.
Right, we're going to have 2 days of wind tomorrow, and then again on Wednesday it's going to blow from a different direction. But tomorrow out west, I'm really concerned. Far western Oklahoma, it's going to be so dry. We'll see gusts 50 to 60 miles per hour. It'll be the first real dry line, big weather day as far as fire day we've had this spring. These are the days you got to be really weather aware. And then we're going to have severe storms tomorrow evening out ahead of the dry line. So it all starts in the west. It's going to be a mess tomorrow out west. There's that fire that Jim Gardner has been live on since our 4 o'clock newscast. And basically, it is still burning, but it is definitely in control now, not threatening any more homes or businesses at Northeast 30th and Coltrane. And Jim has been watching that here the last couple of hours. Right now in Oklahoma City, looking off to the northeast from downtown, from our Regency cam, 82 degrees, the south wind at 16, so the winds have come way down. Not windy today. Today, Oklahoma standards, today's breezy. Tomorrow will be windy. Wednesday will be windy and cold. The cold air is coming back. 82, though, right now. 83 in El Reno, 81 in Shawnee, 82 in Stillwater, looking good. A beautiful day. It's a south breeze, lots of 80s, 70s in the north, mid to upper 80s in the south and southwest, approaching 90 degrees right now in Frederick. Pretty warm. Some places tomorrow, I think, will top out at 90 degrees. Look at these live wind gusts. It's a south wind blowing to the north. The winds will gradually hold here, and then they're going to gradually pick up. They're going to increase later this evening and tonight, out ahead of our bowling ball of energy. So there it is, tomorrow evening at 10 o'clock. Before that gets here, we have lift over spreading Oklahoma with the strong jet stream overhead at about 20,000 feet up. And this ball of energy is going to go right across Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. The dry line is going to fire storms. Cold front will come through tomorrow night and into your Wednesday morning. And then we're just colder, and we are still windy into Wednesday, except it's going to be a north wind. All right, so future radar here. 6 o'clock tomorrow, still pretty quiet, right? So your day tomorrow, besides the wind, looks good, except western Oklahoma, your fire danger is going to be extremely high. More on that here in just a second. 8 o'clock, showers and thunderstorms begin to bubble on the dry line across western and southwest Oklahoma. These will increase. Some of these are going to be strong. Some of these are going to be severe. There's 10 o'clock, all right, running from Ponca City to the metro, okay, back down to Lawton, back down to about Frederick. And then we'll keep this going. There's midnight. They move to the metro between 10 o'clock and midnight with some wind and some hail. There will be a low tornado threat along this line. And we talk about this. It's called QLCS tornadoes. They are mesovortices or little spin-ups on the line. They form quickly. They don't last long. And the tornadoes they produce are normally fairly weak. Okay? So that'll be the concern tomorrow evening and tomorrow night along this line as it continues to shove into eastern Oklahoma. We dry out overnight, and then the backside of the upper storm, the cold side, will give us some clouds, some showers, and maybe a little bit of snow in northwestern Oklahoma coming up for Wednesday morning. Okay, so rain amounts are going to range. If you get a thunderstorm overhead, you're going to have an inch, maybe an inch and a half. If it doesn't hit you and it goes just south of you, you might pick up a quarter, maybe a half an inch. But central into southwestern Oklahoma really looks like some pretty good rain amounts here. And then from there to the north and from there to the east, half an inch to an inch in a few areas. What's bad about this is that western, northwestern Oklahoma, you don't get much rain at all. All right, lows tonight, low 60s. The humidity, when you get up in the morning, the ground's going to be wet. You're going to be thinking, did it rain? Has it been raining overnight? No, that's the ground sweating. Okay, that's the deal. You have warm, moist air coming back. The ground's going to sweat. It'll be damp in the morning. It'll look like rain to you. It'll be windy overnight. Highs tomorrow. 80s, 70s off into eastern Oklahoma. More clouds there. 80s and 90s in the far west tomorrow behind the dry line. Southwest winds 30 to 60 miles per hour. So the fire danger extreme in the far west and northwest. You've got to be on fire watch tomorrow if you live in western and northwestern Oklahoma. Trackers will be out here. They'll be tracking fires, and then they're going to switch and track severe storms, okay? For the rest of us tomorrow, the fire danger is high. Tomorrow afternoon, a couple showers in eastern Oklahoma, not a big deal. Tomorrow evening, thunderstorms ramp up. Northern, central, parts of western, southwestern Oklahoma, 80 to a 100% chance, okay? And I think right now we'll do a low to a moderate threat of severe weather. That moderate threat is for all the counties shaded in orange. It just means I think we're going to see more numerous severe storms in this area versus what we see in that area. Large hail, damaging winds with a low tornado threat. My wind speed zones tomorrow, we're going to have gusts out here to 55 to 60, but with the storms, could see some gusts 55, 65, maybe 70 miles per hour. There could be a gust or two to 80. All right, not widespread 80, but a couple of gusts maybe. And then for tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, nickels and dimes and quarters. There could be a few stones in there up to golf balls. And my tornado zone, a low threat in the yellow, and then a little bit higher threat, a moderate threat of a tornado or two to the south and east of Oklahoma City. All right, as the dynamics increase, they get more favorable, and the humidity increases just to the south and east of Oklahoma City. Next storm comes in on Friday afternoon, Friday evening, more rain. Right now, a nice weekend, and then another storm coming up Monday of next week with more rain. Here we go. We'll be back right after this.